one right down the middle. And the Panthers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Sam Martin set to kick off.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside. Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Ayuk makes the catch. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 41.
Get set, get set. RT, watch out.
And the gun is Purdy. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That one intended for Christian McCaffrey. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Outside. Right around, sir.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Left side, secured by Ayuk. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And it's a nice pickup of 11 as he goes out. 3rd down is up next.
It's a gain of 11.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. First says, man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that. It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They're going for it, Young. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have it following that interception on the final play on the first quarter. And they hit him along the sideline there. Pick up of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
The 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
A pitch to McCaffrey. And he's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled for a 4th gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They stick with McCaffrey. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
49ers will line up for the...
Here's Purdy to throw for it. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
14.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
5 yards on the pickup. And this.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Young to throw. Man, it's Horn. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Panthers with a chance to boost their lead.
On the double.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Again, it's Young. Completed to his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Up the middle, Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Okay.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Young working from the gun. Tremble with the grab. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
50 degrees. Ready?
On 2nd and 10, Young. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
1st down, Purdy to throw. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And it sets up 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Watch out.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Really paid for it. It's 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in primetime. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line.
At their own 46-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Man in motion, headed right. First down, Young. Hits his running back. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers bump the lead up to 13 points.
49ers 8.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
"19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Get set. Mine.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. He's got Ayuk downfield. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw by Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. He'll throw it. Headed out right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
One last play before the break.
Come on.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Sam Martin set
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. The ball is out. The ball skips out of bounds. Lucky for them, no lost fumble there on the kick return.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Purdy on first down. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Across midfield at the 45. Along the sideline inside the 25. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The 49ers cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But
this has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked up by the rookie from Texas A&M. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a two-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize the defense, give them that sweat when the defense is stop them.
And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Young to throw it. Buying some time right. Cut down the field. You get. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
That's popped by Hubbard. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Hubbard hauls it in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there. And it's a positive yards.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Hubbard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Young's going to sneak it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers take a 13-point lead. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers double their lead to 14.
49ers 14.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Play action now with Purdy. Into the hands of Jordan Watkins. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
All right, McCaffrey makes the grab. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a 49er first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 24-yard line.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Again, it's Brock Purdy. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, well, he just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21.
49ers 14. Sam Martin set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Hits him on the in route. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. They strike for 23 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Running in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Get set. Run around up.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this other than simply splendid?
49ers to the line. Here comes another 2-point attempt. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Defense shows blitz. Young finds his back complete. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's a give to Hubbard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Here's Young. It's taken in by Horn. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Quick pass left side. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Completed to his running back. Rolling into enemy territory. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st down, Purdy to throw. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Purdy setting up that play action. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, the 3rd interception, he is killing his team.
They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the 47. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Slot man in motion right. On 3rd down, it's Young. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And he'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap down to Young. should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Panthers ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing out to the left. Cut. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're going to pass it here. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers have likely locked up the win right there. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers grow the lead now to 22 points.
49ers 20.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set. Ready? Yellow.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they pick him off again. That is Eddie Jackson. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's caught by Hubbard. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers put up even more points in a win. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again.
49ers 20.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Durendo on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Outside.
Off the play fake. Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Give him 24 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like. About that amazing play.
At the 43-yard line.
Yellow.
First down throw by Purdy. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here's first and 10 from the 34. To throw again, it's Purdy. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
This will be cut by Watkins. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part is the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The drive picks up here, first and 10.
Get set. Get set. 22.
To the air again, Purdy. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Panthers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up, first and 10.
Here we go. 50 green. Guard red. Ready.
Throwing from near his own goal line. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So that brings up second down. Young working from the gun. For big yards on the right side. There he goes again. To the 25. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
So look at you shocking everybody. Yes, that is 5 straight after this one.
Yeah, things just got to feel different every day in that building. Playing this well over the last month plus, guys feel like they're on another level, and it gives them a huge lift on game day. You feel that confidence.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.